welcome to a special edition of Figure Depot. Today we're taking a look at my custom 1989 Batman film Vicki Vale I made to go along with my custom 1989 Michael Keaton Batman. And I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I've been playing around with different base figures and different different pieces and parts, trying to nail down what I wanted, and finally came up with a recipe that I was happy with and got to work on it yesterday and got it knocked out. So actually 2 days. I did some initial painting day before yesterday, then I did my soft goods construction yesterday, and then polished up some of the painting a little bit here and there. So I guess the next project I have is to do a Nicholson Joker, so we'll see how that goes. That's going to be a bit more challenging, I think, than what I've completed to date with the Batman and Vicki Vale, but nonetheless, just getting a snapshot here. If you picked up the Havoc and Polaris 2-pack Marvel Legends figure, you will recognize the head sculpt that I used. I took it and repainted it, and I took the body of the Dagger figure from Marvel Legends, Cloak and Dagger, and that was the base body that I used. And then I took some, mixed up some paint and got a flesh tone that I liked, and painted her neck and shoulders because I knew that the top would probably shift around a little bit, and so I didn't want to see that white costume underneath, except for, of course, the legs, which she does wear white stockings in the film with this blue dress, and so I wanted a nice just white leg. And she does wear heels up to a certain point, and then the heels get pulled off so she can run, and so she's just in her stockings. And so I figured this particular look kind of resembled her in her stockings, running through the streets trying to get away from the Joker and his henchmen after Batman rescues her. So that's kind of the look I wanted, that blue dress, the night that the Joker tricks her into meeting him at the museum. I can't remember the name of it. It's like Spitzelwanger Wiener something. Anyway, German name, I think. And so she goes and she gets there and finds out that she's been set up, and then Batman drops in just before she's about to get sprayed in the face with acid and whisks her away to safety. Chase ensues, and this is the outfit that she wears during those scenes. And so what I basically did, once I got my base figure and head sculpt that I desired, I went ahead and repainted it, gave it a nice blonde, which she has a really bright blonde in the film, and so you can see here that big huge 80s haircut that Kim Basinger had in the film. And then her lips are very full, and the lips on this figure are a little thin, so I kind of went over a little bit and tried to widen them out just a hair, and I'm satisfied with how it looks. I think it looks nice. And so very simple construction. You can see it's in two pieces. We have the shirt, and then we have the skirt on top. And so what I did for the skirt portion to make it is I took a cup, just a drinking cup with a large mouth on it, and I set it face down, mouth down on the top of the cloth that I selected, and then drew an outline around it, just a perfect circle, and then pulled the cup off and then cut around the outline, and then just cut a small hole in the very center, and then slipped that on to the waist. And then for the top, I just took 2 layers of, well, I took one piece of fabric, and then I folded it together, and then cut a T out of it, and then just sewed the edges up the side of the T there against where her rib cage would be, and then out the bottom of the arm. And then again I snipped a hole in the top for her head to poke through. So then I just sewed it up and slipped it on the figure, and wham bam, thank you ma'am, there's Vicki Vale. So she has all the articulation of a Marvel Legends figure, because that is the base body that I used. So if you're familiar with those, then you know exactly the articulation you're looking at here. Some people think that's the Storm body, I think it's the same. This is the same buck as Storm's. I just didn't use the Storm. I used the Dagger figure. So I liked the hands on her, and I didn't have to repaint them. I will probably come back and touch up where these little triangles are on her hands. I'll probably come back and paint over those to make them flesh toned like I did with the neck and shoulders. But yeah, full use of the articulation that she had as a figure. Nothing is impeded or hindered. So if you have Marvel Legends figures, then you know exactly, female figures, what you've got there, and in terms of articulation. So I'm very pleased with it. I think she fits very nicely into my collection, and very excited at the prospect of getting a hold of a Joker, Nicholson Joker, getting that in the works and making that happen. So anyway, not much to say else beyond that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, and I'll be happy to answer any questions here or on my Instagram, Figure Depot, that you have about how to put her together, or if you'd like to do one yourself. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.